Hello everyone, Crystal Lynn here. Welcome to my channel. Thank you for tuning into Love with me. Welcome to another pick a card reading. This pick a card reading was inspired by the energy of the third chakra, your solar plexus chakra. So if you are feeling a surge of your life force energy, or you feel a knowing that that's coming, there may be a message here for you. Um, so go ahead and tune into the 4 different groups, group 1, 2, 3, and 4, and really just tune into what draws your intuition, your gut feeling, right? Um, the third chakra, it represents our life force energy, our enthusiasm to create and really follow our inspired ideas. So, this is going to be a message that revolves around your personal energy, your own personal feelings around your emotions, like your emotional well being and fulfillment. Um, I really feel this is moving you toward that path of your true heart's desires, helping you complete the things you need to take action, to create, tune in, whatever it is. So, this archangel, is it Shamuel or Hamuel? I'm not sure. Maybe someone can tell me. But there's this energy that he is present, and it's the energy of that life force, enthusiasm to go out and fulfill your heart's desires. A lot of power, a lot of vibration and frequency. So thank you guys so much for tuning in with me. Thank you to all my subscribers. You're amazing. And to all the new people who are here, thank you so much for joining and tuning in, contributing to your energy. Um, I am so honored and grateful to be here with you guys. You are all just amazing human beings, and I'm honored to tune in to the higher selves, to the realms of unconditional love, and deliver the messages that affirm what you already know to be true, that affirm your own inner guidance and knowing. Always trust your intuition and your own ability to discern what is meant for you and what is not. So, let's get into it, you guys. Timestamps are in the description. Please subscribe if you haven't already, and I'm just looking forward to seeing where this goes. So let's get into it, you guys. We're going to start with number 1. Okay, group number 1. Let's see what your cards are. I'm going to lay them all out. Um, here, let's see. Let's start with the. Okay, so your tarot cards are the 8 of Cups, or moving on, 7 of Swords, the Moon, and the Knight of Pentacles. This is beautiful that you're tuning in, and I'm super honored to be translating this message, and I truly hope that you know whatever it is that you're experiencing at this time is meant for you to find your own personal power, for you to claim your power, and for you to move forward knowing who you truly are, supported, guided, and empowered in whatever it is that you're doing. You're facing a lot of shadows and fears right now, but this is ultimately setting you on a course that is long and steady and forever, okay? That is something tangible and valuable and worthwhile and stable, and just, I mean, it's something where the experience we go through, we have learned so much about it. Like, there's no going back. There's no way in hell we're going back. So it's like you are on this path of something very solid and stable and secure, and this energy of your solar plexus, really claiming your own personal power and allowing your intuition and your soul to guide you towards your own emotional fulfillment, what you know fulfills your well-being. Okay, let me just see what all the cards are here. So this is, I have these, I wrote down a bunch of quotes and I pulled some quotes today from Florence Scovel Shinn. If you're unfamiliar with her books, she's an author and she wrote books back in the day, quite a long time ago. You can Google her, but I pulled some quotes from her to add to our message today. So yours is, "Let me never wander from my heart's desire." Look at that. Okay. "Loving others is easy when I love and accept myself. My heart is open. I allow my love to flow freely. I allow myself, I My heart is open. Allow my love to flow freely. I love myself. I love others and others love me. I appreciate others for who they are. I accept that I cannot learn other people's lessons for them. They must do the work themselves and they will do it when they are ready. How do I feel when I like people? Why do I like people? How have I changed from pushing people away to valuing their presence?" Oh my goodness. I like you. I feel like a lot in common with you. Wow. Okay, so fourth chakra, Archangel Raphael. That's amazing. Heart healing, number 5. Wow, you guys, this is a beautiful message. Wheel of Fortune, fate. Wow. You are worth it. The Horse, accepting help from another, delegating authority. Forest, breathe. And look at this, conscious connections. Okay. Wow. Oh my. Let me make sure that all these cards are on the camera, you guys. I don't know what's going on here. Let me just see. Okay, they're not all on the camera. Let me just see what I gotta do here. Bear with me. Thank you guys for, should have figured this out before I turned the camera on, but you know, I just gotta go with the flow. I'll just move these up here. Let's move some of these around. Alright, that's much better, isn't it? Okay. Oh, wow, you guys. Alright, let me just tune in here for a moment. I feel right away this has a lot to do with, obviously, relationships, conscious connection versus unconscious connection. You've been through a lot of experiences in relationships that were not fulfilling to your heart, that were just emotionally draining and frustrating. You dealt with a lot of manipulation and deception and betrayal and confusion and just, mind games. And what that did was it allowed you the opportunity to truly go within and face your own shadow self, which is one of the most important aspects to our journey, is being able to embrace our shadows. And the way in which that unfolds is usually because of an experience that's happening outside of ourselves. It's all based on, the Wheel of Fortune, fate. It's like there are events that are fated in our life, like these situations or these relationships that allow us the opportunity to truly find out who we are, what we're made of. And some of these relationships are very negative or toxic behaviors, or self-destructive and not serving. They're It's the fear-based consciousness, limiting programs and beliefs and insecurities, and hiding ourselves and projecting and just all of that. But what it allows us to do is to tap into those shadow aspects within ourselves to see, okay, where am I contributing? Where am I rooted in the fear? Where am I making choices in fear? Because it gives us the opportunity to see how these energies play out in our life, how they come around full circle, the cause and effect. And that's what I feel with the Wheel of Fortune. It's this energy of learning lessons, learning about karma. What we give out comes back to us, and understanding that we have the power to choose the energies that we want to engage in. So when we go through something that is fated, it turns into our destiny based on the choice we make, right? Whether we choose love or fear. And this is all about you choosing love, choosing to heal your heart and open your heart instead of staying in the fear and in the shadows and, you know, staying stuck where you are, which would never lead to anything fulfilling. It's like this has been something very challenging for you to do with the Knight of Pentacles. This is like tedious, one day at a time. Like it's hard work, it's extra hours. It's like you're going, but you know that it's going to pay off, right? You know that the seeds you're planting are going to reap amazing, abundant fruit. Like it's allowed you to get in touch with your intuition, your psychic abilities, your shadow aspects, the seeing that you're human, you know, embracing your darkness, embracing your light, and bringing balance into your own life, and moving on from things that are not fulfilling you, not good for your emotional well-being, or, you know, inspiring any creativity or inspiration. Like there's no adventure, there's no movement. So, and it has to, you know, it's like you're shifting your perspective too and how you view others in the world, because what I'm feeling from this is that for you, this is about learning to stay true to your heart, you know, learning to stay true to your heart, seeing your own worth, your own value, and not wandering away from that again, right? Trusting yourself, trusting what you know your heart is desiring, because it was when we are aligned with things that are not true to our heart, we experience energies of deception and manipulation, and then we develop this um, limited perspective on people, that all people are bad, or everyone's going to hurt us, or we can't trust anyone, you know? So you are now surrounding yourself with conscious connections, with people who appreciate themselves and others for who they are. First, that begins with yourself, you know, learning to appreciate yourself for who you are and appreciating others for who they are, and accepting that you can't learn other people's lessons for them. You can't save them. You can't convince them. You have nothing to prove. You have nothing to defend. Like it's truly about being that example, that living example, and inspiring, you know, showing them that they can as well. They can do it as well. Um, Everyone has to face their own shadows. Everyone has to do that inner work and heal if they want to continue growing and expanding, because life is a never-ending experience of growth and expansion. So with the third chakra here, this is you really feeling that confidence, that energy within you, that life force energy, that sun that's helping you kind of burn away all of the manipulation and bring light to a very dark situation. Choosing to open your heart. I mean, we have heart healing here, the number 5, and so this is going to help you see people in a new light and really tuning into how you feel when you actually like people. I just relate so much with you guys, and I really appreciate who you are. And you know, this is about you consciously choosing to make conscious connections, and by doing so, these connections come into our life. Um, So it's like it's not about pushing people away or hiding away from people. It's about tuning in and turning our attention to those that are, you know, feeding our life force energy, where the connection is natural. It's not forced, it's enjoyable. We look forward to it. We are creating things together. We're in that high vibration together. It's not, you know, dwelling in the fear-based consciousness and complaining and being a victim. It's, you know, everyone being in that state of moving forward and doing their best to create the best life that they can. You know, nobody's perfect. It's about doing our best, and it's one day at a time, right? And we all have darkness within us, so it doesn't mean that we, you know, have to stay there, and because it's in us we're going to act in other ways. It's like knowing what's in there so we can choose whether we want to engage with it or not, and heal whatever needs to heal, let go of whatever needs to heal, let go of, because the truth is, at the core, your life force energy is pure unconditional love. So, but without the dark, we wouldn't be here. So it's like learning how to tame the beast, you know, accepting all of it, and knowing that you ultimately have control and power over how you're engaging your energy into the world with yourself and with others. Um, knowing your own value or worth. You may have felt like you weren't worth it in the past, or things weren't worth it, or people weren't worth it. People, you know, it was like disappointment and betrayal, and just, you know, people not taking responsibility for their actions and projecting things, um, which causes us, you know, to have that loss of self-esteem and confidence in our own ability to make choices and connections with people. So as you come to see your own true value and worth, as you heal your own heart, um, you know, the clarity comes in, and you see your innate worth and value, and you see the bigger picture. You see your connection to your higher self and how it's guiding you. And the horse here is telling you that um, the horse is an energy where we are accepting help from another, and we are also able to ask for help when we need it. So by coming into alignment with yourself, and I see here that this path is bringing you into alignment with conscious connections in your life, where you're able to communicate, you're able to ask for help, and, you know, receive it and give it when you need it. And nobody's looking at you like you're a victim or pitying you. Like, we all see each other as these divine infinite souls, sovereign, capable, willing, you know, doing our best every day. And so there's no feelings of unworthiness. There's no feelings of doubt and lack or any of that. It's like a breath of fresh air. I feel like the guides are telling me it's like the relationship is going to feel like a breath of fresh air. Imagine being in a relationship where you can just exhale, you can breathe, as opposed to having to hold your breath all the time, or, you know, bite your tongue, or all of those energies. These relationships are energies where you can breathe and inhale fully and exhale fully. There's no resistance. It's just easy and natural, and it's nourishing. You know, when you take a deep breath in the forest, you're receiving nourishment from the pollen and all of the things in the air, and the energy, you know, the life force of the trees, the sunlight, all of that. You can take a deep breath in. It's all a nourishing breath. It's nourishing your body, like, completely. And then to be able to exhale it, knowing that, you know, nature is taking care of the exhale in whatever way she does. Like, it's free flow. It's beautiful. And I feel like your guides are asking you to go out and outside a little bit more and breathe and connect with your higher self, connect with nature, the life force energy around you. Breathe it in, breathe it out. That really helps. Even sometimes if I don't know what to do, like those moments where I was dealing with a lot of deception and manipulation, and it was just like so confusing and so frustrating, right? I would just go to the woods and I would just breathe. I would breathe in deeply. I would let out all that stagnant energy that was like deep within my guts, right? Your solar plexus, like, is your gut. It's like, breathe all that old energy and junk out. Just breathe it all out. All that old energy, that old conversations and manipulations and all of that stuff, just breathe it out. Breathe in new conscious unconditional love energy to replace that, and stay focused on this energy, because you're attracting beautiful relationships into your life. And with the number 35 here, this is, you know, to me, this represents connection with your divine self, and with others. And the 5 is change, transition in the world, and together making an 8, which is strength. You know, it's an energy where you feel stronger, you feel empowered. It's supporting you. Just the relationship itself, knowing that there's someone there that you can share things with, and it's not codependent. It's just it's natural, right? That is what you are moving forward. And so stay focused on that. Stay focused on what you like, what you like about people. And that begins with liking yourself, you know, really liking yourself, loving yourself, becoming your own best friend, being that divine reflection, being that conscious connection, you know. As you love yourself and accept yourself completely and see how lovable you truly are, um, you will meet your divine reflections, who you just are like, wow, I just love you because you're just you, like, you're like me. But, you know, they're their own person, but it's having that own personal power, being in your own power, and knowing who you are, and not allowing anything outside of you to change who you are, to change your experience of having these beautiful relationships in your life. Do not allow other people's opinions of you or perspectives to define who you are. You define who you are, okay? And I like you just the way you are. So loving others is easy when I love and accept myself. Oh my goodness. I love how these cards all come together. The heart healing card here, it's just like it's telling me this is just a period in your life where you are healing your heart. So be gentle with yourself, love yourself unconditionally. As an unconditionally loving person would love someone, and know that there is help and support if you need it. Reach out, or just feeling this is going to give you a huge boost to your confidence, and trusting your gut feelings, your intuition, trusting your heart. Your heart will always tell you about someone. When you tune into someone, feel into your heart. Really take a moment and just close your eyes, breathe, take a deep breath, and ask your heart, how do you feel about this person? You will feel your heart either open and expand, or you will feel it contract and constrict. Like, you have that guidance within you. So tap into it. And I think that's what this is really all about. Because once you're tapped into that, there is no more, you're not betraying yourself anymore by aligning to things that are not meant for you. The power is in your hands, okay? So that is your message. I truly hope you enjoyed this message. Thank you guys so much for tuning in with me. Please make sure you subscribe if you haven't already, and thank you for all my amazing subscribers. Thank you guys for liking and commenting and sharing the videos. If you would like to receive a personal reading from me or connect with me on Patreon or Instagram, those links are down below. I would be so honored. And other than that, you guys, thank you again for everything, and I will see you for the next pick a card reading. All my infinite love always. Peace out. All right, group number 2. Let's see what's going on with you guys. See what your higher self wants to tell you about your third chakra, the solar plexus. Boost to your life force energy coming your way. So I have these little quotes from Florence Scovel Shinn. She's an author from back in the day, and I really enjoy her books. So I just added some quotes to this reading, and the one you guys got is, the seed is the word. Listen for the statement that clicks, the statement that gives you realization. That statement will bear fruit. Okay? How do I feel when I'm on purpose? Why do I have a purpose? How have I changed from feeling lost to living in a meaningful life? My day begins and ends with self-love and appreciation. I wake up in the morning loving myself, praising myself, and telling myself I love being me. I express my creativity. My unique and creative talents and abilities flow through me and are expressed in deeply satisfying ways. My creativity is always in demand. And then you guys have strength or control here. The Knight of Swords, the Queen of Pentacles, and the Eight of Wands for your tarot. You've got the Door to Romance, number 33. 6, Freedom. The Eagle, number 9, Spirit, Integrity, Connection to the Angelic Realm. You've got Fresh Approach, Ornithomancy, Omen, Restore and Replenish, and Fairies, Earth Magic. And I feel like I got to turn this, you guys. I remembered from last time. I've got to turn this for you guys so you can see it. Let me make sure I got them all on here. Hold on. Sorry, you guys. I keep moving my office around, so I have to keep playing with this, so I apologize. I will get it all squared away one of these days. Okay, that's much better. You guys can see all the cards there. Okay, so just tune in here for a moment. I feel like the message here for you, there is this gut instinct in knowing, this surge of energy that's coming through for you, and it has a lot to do with your own personal freedom and connecting with your true love. I mean, I don't know how else to say it, but this is something to me, I feel like, you feel this strength and this desire to go after what it is that you know is your truth, right? Um, Searching for your purpose, what you're here to do, what it's all about, having a deeper understanding to your infinite self, your spiritual self, your offer, and like your contribution to this reality, your contribution of love and service to humanity and to the earth. And it's like you see things from a bigger perspective, and it's almost as if you're someone who, I mean, you're a master co-creator. You're obviously here to anchor love. You're very independent. You're very driven. You're very strong. I feel like you are someone who has always innately lived from that place of your heart and connection to the earth. I just feel like you're someone who's always been very connected, and your intention has always been very pure. And I feel like you've had to go through some lessons in self-love and appreciation, and it's almost like maybe before you couldn't see how it all could fit together, with the door to romance here. I feel like this is you really coming into alignment with your authenticity, your true self, coming into alignment with your own personal expression, right? Your own, it's like, listen for the statement that clicks. It's like something is going to just click, and it's like all the pieces of your puzzle are just going to all of a sudden just come together. It's like you have been on a journey, and every aspect, it's like every adventure, everything has served a purpose for you to come to this place where you're stepping into your personal power and freedom. Um, with the Queen of Pentacles here, I feel like this is that, it's like the energy of being very grounded in the physical, being able to take care of yourself, nurture yourself and those around you, creating a legacy, being a cooperative component with unconditional love, and being a master co-creator in the physical world, very abundant, prosperous, but tuned into the quality of truth and love and stability and nurturing and well-being, emotional well-being and satisfaction, which is what the third chakra is all about. It's having that, feeling that personal power to take action towards your emotional well-being. With strength here, it's surrendering to your higher self, knowing that your higher self has laid out everything already. It can see the bigger picture. It knows, the path of growth and transformation and romance and freedom. And it's like, it's all inclusive. It's all inclusive. And so I feel like there's been, especially being so connected to the angelic realm and receiving messages and integrity here. I feel like you're someone who very much, to be in your integrity is something you strive for consistently. It's just a part of your persona, your identity. And because you also have this desire for pure freedom, it's like, I feel like maybe in the past you were attached or stuck with things that maybe weren't true to your purpose, but because of your level of integrity or your loyalty to others, and nurturing others, that you stayed with it. But it didn't, it felt restricting, you know, it wasn't true to your own personal path of freedom. So I feel like you're someone who's very connected to the earth. With the earth magic card here and fairies, it's telling me that you have telepathic abilities with nature, in a sense that nature speaks to you in very maybe unseen ways, intuitive ways. Things come to you, things come into your instincts, into your knowings, your intuition. Um, it's like you're able to receive downloads. You're able to also connect with nature in a way that um, replenishes and renews your own life force energy. I feel like you're someone who when you're feeling depleted in your energy, um, things are feeling like you need to recharge. Nature is something that really helps you feel recharged. It really gives you that boost of energy and connection. It's very recharging and renewing. So I feel like you're being guided to look at things with this knowing of your own personal power, to see things with a fresh eyes, to take a fresh approach in life, um, instead of it's like really surrendering to your higher self, knowing that you are this amazing infinite soul. You are loyal. You are you know, you enjoy communicating your love, you know, who you are. You enjoy your seeing your creativity in the world. I feel like you know that your creativity comes from source, and you enjoy expressing it. You enjoy how others enjoy it. um, and it's like learning how to be in that self-love and appreciation. For you, this is about learning who you really are and loving yourself and doing what's right for you, standing up for what's right for you, because this door to romance card here is telling me that, you know, there's a very significant relationship coming into your life that is in complete alignment with who you really are. And so with the Knight of Swords here, to me, this is like stand up for yourself. I'm hearing like, you know, you you'll feel this, or something's gonna click. It's good, and you know it's going to bear fruit. You know that it's going to reap the energy of emotional satisfaction and fulfillment, and that's a part of being on purpose. You know you're on purpose when you feel that, and it's for you. It's for you to feel that way, to move in that, and to move in that direction. Because how have I changed from feeling lost to living a meaningful life? You know, when you feel so guided by something like love, like true love, you know, it makes life meaningful, you know, to be in true love, and not adhering to something or a lifestyle or relationship because, you know, you're loyal or you're committed. You know, it's about being committed to your true self, your soul. Because if you're in a relationship that you're committed to but you're not really present, you're not really committed, and you're not showing up 100% for someone. You know, everyone deserves to have someone show up for them 100%, just in the way that you would show up for someone. So it's like recognizing that we each are who we are, and there are people out there we're meant to be with, and those that, you know, we're meant to be with for a short amount of time, and some we're not meant to be with anymore. Like it's all about how you feel, and you'll know. um, I don't know, feeling that for you guys. I want to see what this card is. I know I've pulled it before, but this is fairly new deck for me still. I'm feeling like with Omen, I don't know. I'm going to look it up. Let me see what it says. It says, be alert, for the signs are all around you. So pay attention to your intuition. Pay attention to the signs, the synchronicities. This is also speaking to caution, like red flags. Not all that glitters is gold. Things are not always what they appear to be. Um, so if you are feeling something off, right? I feel like your higher self is guiding you to connect into nature, to connect and go within, and really tune into this energy of unconditional love, and, you know, feel yourself receiving this unconditional love. Observe how it feels within you. You know, I feel like this is I feel like this is your higher self guiding you to pay attention to the red flags and don't dismiss your gut feeling. There's something here where the energy is listen to your gut, listen to your gut, because there it is speaking to you for a reason, okay? And you know how that applies to you, but it's time to speak your truth. It's time to take action, and you know, with the Knight of Swords here, I feel like you're being guided to take action towards, and the Eight of Wands, both cards are communication, speaking your truth, expressing your truth. So you're really being asked to be honest with yourself, and it has to do with your own personal freedom, you know, being truly honest with yourself and being free. That's what this energy is giving you the power and strength to do. It's reclaiming your power. So, you know, and especially this, you know, the unseen realms are speaking to you, your guides, your team, your higher self is speaking to you like crazy right now. Don't dismiss it or discount it. You know, especially when you're out, like, I feel like you're seeing a lot of things that you're just like going, well, that's, I'm not, you know, but it's it's speaking to you. Listen for the statement that clicks, the statement that gives you realization. That statement will bear fruit. Wow, you guys. I just love how these messages tie together. Um, I truly hope this message resonated with you and that it brought you some clarity and insight to the feeling that you're having, just affirmed your own intuition. Always trust your intuition. I thank you guys so much for being here with me. I'm so grateful and honored that you're here and to be a messenger. Thank you for subscribing, liking, commenting, and sharing. If you're interested in a personal reading or joining me over on Patreon or my Instagram, I would love that and I would be honored. So all those links are down below, you guys. And thank you to everyone who has donated to my channel. There are a few of you who have donated, and I just want to say thank you. I truly appreciate it more than you know, from the bottom of my heart. And yeah, until the next pick a card, you guys, I'm sending you all my infinite love as always. Stay true to yourself, be strong, listen to your gut, your intuition, and go for it, okay? Peace out, you guys. Okay, group number 3. Hi, group 3. How are you guys? So let's find out what this energy of the third chakra is here for you today. I wrote some quotes from Florence Scovel Shinn. I have different quotes, and this is the one that came out for you guys. My ditches will be filled at the right time, bringing all that I have asked for and more. Okay? Interesting. How do I feel when I am successful? Why am I successful? How have I changed from thinking I'm a failure to knowing that I always succeed? I know and affirm that my body is a friendly place to live. I have respect for my body and treat it well. I affirm positive things about my body and tell it I love it often. I am perfect exactly as I am. If I wait until I become perfect before I love myself, I will waste my whole life. I am already perfect right here and right now. That's right. So for the tarot, we've got the Four of Cups, Opportunity Beckons. Let me just make sure I get these Keep, there we go. Okay, we've got the Magician, got the Nine of Wands, Three of Pentacles, Blessed Sight, the number 28, Indecision, number 8, Whale, Breach, Dog, Loyalty, Sincerity, Unconditional Love. We've got Dreams, Incubation, Focus on the Light, number 37, and Keep Your Dreams Alive, number 25. So, let's get all these cards in here, you guys. You see those okay? Okay. So, let me just take a moment here and tune in. So I feel like you're definitely at a crossroads here with indecision, opportunity beckons. You've got the Magician and Blessed Sight. So my ditches will be filled at the right time, bringing all that I have asked for and more. Florence Scovel-Shinn, she's an author from back in the day. You can Google her. But what she's referring to in this is we like dig our ditches with faith and inspiration and hope and prayers. Like as we're praying, it's like digging a ditch, right? But it's trusting that they're going to be filled with all of your heart's desire. Like it's like being patient and having that faith and trust in something you can't see, in the unknown. And it's very challenging and difficult energy to embrace, but once you do, then you realize, because once it plays out, once things begin manifesting, then you're like, okay, duh, yeah, I get it, I understand. But until you've had that experience with yourself, we can run into a lot of doubt about our journeys, about who we are, about what's going on and why things have happened. And you are successful, even if there's not like physical manifestational proof of that right now in your reality. It doesn't matter. You are successful no matter what you have, no matter what you've done or haven't done. You are infinite soul. You are an eternal source of energy, life force, soul. And there are no successful people who haven't failed. Failure is a part of success. There is no success without failure. So you are successful, and I feel like your higher self, the guides, is like embrace your humanness, embrace your body, embrace your mind, your soul, your intuition, your knowing. I feel like you've had dreams. Maybe you've had several dreams in the past, but you're still having dreams. And these dreams have to do with something revealing to you how to move in the physical world. I feel like you've had a reoccurring dream or reoccurring visions that are speaking to you and moving you forward and encouraging you and guiding you to bring it into the physical. Like it's affirming what you feel guided to do in a sense. The Magician energy is knowing that you have all the tools within you to manifest anything, that anything is possible. You've got the most important tools. You've got your fire, your inspiration, your creativity. You've got your emotional well-being, your joy, your bliss, your happiness, your compassion, right? Your ability to forgive, your ability to discern the truth, to, tune into the divine mind and the thoughts that are based on love that are true. You see the value of money and that we can use it for the good, the highest good of all, not just for, fulfilling empty voids of darkness. It's like, I feel like you've gone through a lot with the Nine of Wands. You've overcome a lot. You've been enduring. You've been persevering. You're, the Three of Pentacles. You're focused on building a solid foundation, and you'd like to do it with others. You see the value of contribution, of everyone contributing their gifts and working together, and what is possible when we do that. You feel this desire to move forward, like you're feeling called forward. You feel opportunities beckoning you on the horizon, and it's like you're ready for a shift, you're ready for a change. And there's been this dream that you have within you, and it's like, is this my opportunity to really make this happen? Like, is the universe giving me this opportunity right now? And I feel like that's what this message is saying. There's some sort of indecision. It's like you're at a crossroads, like, wow, is this the opportunity? This is what I'm feeling, is your gut is telling you this is the time for you to actually move forward. Like, you will be successful this time. If you've tried it in the past, if you've thought about it in the past but didn't give it a go, I feel like your higher self is like, now is the time. Follow your gut. You're being encouraged to see this as the opportunity to move forward. Whatever indecision it is, your dreams especially are really speaking to you right now. So focus on the light. Focus on where you turn, like where you feel magnetized towards. Like, imagine yourself as a sunflower following the sun. It's like, what is it that is capturing your attention in that way that feels like life force energy, right? That feels like you're growing. It's making you a better person. It may not look like what you think, but it's this energy that you're becoming a better person. There's, which removes doubt, which removes insecurities, all of these things. Okay, it removes this illusion that we're perfect and we have to be something in order to have, it's like, when you focus on the light, you will grow and outgrow all of these limiting concepts and beliefs and thoughts about yourself and others. The magician is this path of success. It's a new beginning and manifesting that is very successful. It's saying you have all the tools you need within you, that this path is divinely guided and it is meant to be brought to earth to manifest, and you are the one that is meant to do it. That's why you're feeling this. The whale breach card is about getting outside of your not necessarily getting outside of your comfort zone. It's more about just getting out for a while, getting out of your own natural environment for a moment. It's like taking a trip to the coast or going up to the mountains or just doing something different that you've always wanted to do, but maybe you haven't had the chance to do it, or just spontaneously, like just getting in your car and driving somewhere or doing something, that just makes you feel excited. And the whale's taking a breach, but he's playing. He's coming out from under the ocean to jump up and flip and, take a look around and then go back in. So it's like not taking it's not like avoiding things, but it's just taking a little break during whatever to rejuvenate, tap back into yourself, get a breath, some new perspective, something. It can really shift our energy, and help us see things, a little bit more clearly, especially if we're not sure about which decision to make, we're feeling indecisive. It gives us a chance to kind of take a look at the bigger picture, get in touch with our true self, step back from it, and most of the time we can see things more clearly as we step back. So, and focusing on the light, it's like, I feel like you're really being guided to keep this dream alive, to nurture this dream, whatever it is in your heart. The dog speaks to loyalty, sincerity, and unconditional love. And this is about recognizing the qualities of like your dog is a companion who loves you unconditionally, is there for you, is always going to be there for you, like just is your best buddy, right? And it's about being that to yourself. It's about seeing that it's important for you to love yourself unconditionally and be loyal to your own dreams, your own heart, your own path, you know, because that's what we have to do in order to bring about that feeling of success. We have to follow our heart's desires. So I feel like you're being blessed right now with this life force energy, and it's giving you the ability to really tune into your own divine sight. Um, let's see what it says here. So it talks about how, I like this card, it's so pretty. But it talks about how difficult situations, you know, they are a part of life, that we all experience them, we all go through them. And even though it's not comfortable, it's not pleasant, it can be very challenging, it's necessary for our growth and it serves a purpose. Okay? It's about coming into alignment with your own divine self, you know, learning lessons and recognizing your power to choose between seeing through the eyes of fear or love, you know, because whatever experiences we've gone through, we can choose to learn and grow from them. And that's what this experience is helping you see, that you have the ability to see the truth within yourself at all times. And that's what this opportunity is giving you the chance to experience. So dreams, incubation, it's been incubating for a while. This has been coming up from your subconscious for a while. Your higher self's been guiding you towards this for a while by planting dreams at specific, you know, points in your life. And as you look back, you'll see how everything kind of lines up, and it's how it's pointing you forward. So it's something that you're meant to do. With the Three of Pentacles here, I feel like this is something you're always meant to do. It's a collaboration, a co-creation, building that solid foundation of unconditional love, and it's going to be very prosperous. I see prosperity and abundance and, you know, growth in career or business, emotional well-being. So that's what your life force energy, that third chakra is really activating right now for you to take action towards your heart's desires. And you know, it also says, you know, and affirm that your body is a friendly place to live. So be good to your body. I feel like I keep hearing, like, take care of your body, rest, sleep. You know, dreams are important to you. There's something about you receiving messages during dream state. So when you take care of your body, you will sleep better at night. You will rest. If you're not resting and sleeping, your dreams won't be clear. So that could be a part of your unique abilities and gifts, is to translate dreams, or to dreams speak to you in certain ways that allow you to bring those manifestations here. So be good to yourself, okay? Take care of your body. It's a friendly place to live. It's your vessel. It's what's allowing you to have this experience. So have respect for yourself. Say positive things about yourself, about your body, everything, okay? You are the magician of your life, and you are transforming it right before your eyes. Very successful. So that is your message, you guys. Keep focusing on the light. Watch it grow, flourish, you know, nurture it. Whatever you need to do, that light is guiding you, and it's your soul, okay? So thank you guys so much for being here. Thank you for subscribing, liking, commenting, and sharing, and for just being amazing. Thank you for, if you guys are interested in a personal reading or joining my Patreon or Instagram, I would be honored to have you join me over there. Please do. And that is it, you guys. Thank you so much. I will see you guys for the next pick a card reading. And until then, I'm sending you all my infinite love as always. Peace out. Group number 4. Hi, group 4. How are you guys? So let's see what this message has to say about your third chakra, your life force energy, really feeling that, why that's here, what it's helping you move towards. I wrote down, I have these little quotes from different people, and these ones are from Florence Scovel Shinn. And the quote that came out from you for you today is, "Love makes a way where there is no way." Okay. How do I feel when I enjoy my emotions? Why do I have emotions? How have I changed from being numb to enjoying my feelings? Okay. I am centered in truth and peace. The universe is one of great order and peacefulness, and I reflect this in every moment of my life. I forgive myself. As I forgive myself, I leave behind all feelings of not being good enough, and I am free to love myself. Forgive yourself. All right, let me see what your tarot cards are here. We've got throat chakra, Knight of Wands, King of Cups, and the Nine of Swords. We have rain, purification, birth, rebirth, truth, footprints, direction, adventure, visions of life beyond death, number 44, and victory, number 28. Make sure these cards are all on the camera here. All right, you guys. So let me just tune in here for a moment. So I feel like you have, I feel like you have recently experienced a major heart opening, healing, release. I feel like you've done a lot of healing and growth with your heart and your like your emotions, gaining control over your emotions. And you may have even for a time been numbing your emotions through, lots of different means, whether it was alcohol or drugs or food or binging out or just avoiding or suppressing. Like, I feel like there's this energy of doing your best every day to cope with emotions that felt very painful. Because ultimately what you're all about is peace and truth. I feel like you're someone ultimately who is very adventurous, very loving and fiery and passionate. And I feel like you're someone who can see things that maybe others can't, but you don't really let on because you don't want to freak anyone out. I just feeling like this, especially with the King of Cups here. I always feel like with the King of Cups, he's very connected to the ethereal realm, to the emotional realm, in the unseen. And there's a lot of interesting energies in the ethereal that if people, if the majority of people knew about them, it would really freak them out. And the truth is that all these energies that scare us are energies that have always been there since the beginning of time, and they always will be. It's just a matter of whether it's active in our conscious awareness or not, or our unconscious. But I feel like you are really embracing who you are, like as a soul, as a person, as everything. Like it's like you're coming into a time in your life where it's time to move forward and be true to yourself. Like, I don't know, 44, I got the hit. Maybe you're in, around 44, or, coming into your 40s. And it's just like with the birth, rebirth card here, victory, like it's just time to move forward. It's time to be true to yourself, to live the life that you've always wanted to live, and no more seeing your emotions as something negative or having control over you. With the King of Cups here, this is to me like the Knight of Wands and adventure. Like, I feel like you have this amazing balance of passion and inspiration and creativity, and also you're like super deep diver. Like you can you're someone that anyone can talk to, and like you get really passionate about things and expressive, but it's like you also enjoy that in others. But at times, you know when to pull back and when to not speak and when to just, you know, it's like, Um, but with the Nine of Swords here, it's like there's something that's been on your mind. There's something that has been, you've been thinking about and maybe overthinking. Um, with love makes a way where there is no way. I feel like this is, and also visions of life beyond death. This is something that, whatever this is, it's helping you see that with love, there is always a way. You know, when you are aligned with source energy, unconditional love, there is always a way. And whatever we are thinking about, whatever we are feeling, maybe there's an adventure you want to take, or there's somewhere that you've always, or there's something you want to speak, there's something you want to communicate here. I can feel that with the throat chakra and the Knight of Wands. You may want to take a trip or go somewhere or do something impulsively, like, or maybe you feel it's impulsive, but it's like you have this gut knowing or feeling or intuitive knowing that it's time to do something different. It's time to take action and tune into your spirit of adventure. You've been purifying a lot, or going through that period where you've been releasing emotions and maybe toxic thoughts and behaviors and situations um, that were weighing you down, that were keeping you from feeling that passion, that inspiration. So I feel like you're being guided to really speak, to go forth, to communicate, whatever this is. There's something on your mind but it's coming to a close with the birth and rebirth here. There's victory. And it's, when your gut guides you, that solar plexus, you feel that life force energy beginning to just grow within you, you'll know that's the path. You're receiving insight from, beyond the earthly realms, visions of life beyond death, the number 44. It is, I'm going to just see if there's anything in here in particular. Sacred vision is awakening within you. You're becoming blessed with the ability to truly see. And with the truth here and footprints, direction, okay, victory. You're beginning to truly see with, the path of love, the path of true unconditional love, and how it's guiding you forward. You're seeing things in a new light. You're seeing things in a new perspective with the birth, rebirth here. It's like you've been reborn in this deeper, truer, expanded version of yourself. And it's like you haven't lost anything, of your true self. It's like you've gained more of your true self. It's like more of your true self is coming in. And it's a path of emotional well-being. The third chakra is all about taking action towards our emotional well-being, that power to act in a way that is for our highest good, for our well-being. Our emotional desires with the King of Cups, the love, the romance, the adventure, the passion, the inspiration, all of that. So the more you open to your true insight, the more you speak and express your truth, the energy of just like adventure and movement is so profound here. So I feel like it's helping you break through any sort of confusion, any sort of fog that you may have been in, any sort of energy that was weighing you down, mind, body, spirit, your emotions, like emotionally draining. I just feel like there's this energy of recognition that love is the energy that makes everything possible. And adventure is like you're being like, there's some sort of adventure And it may be really activating your third chakra, your solar plexus, like giving you the courage to take. When I see the Knight of Wands with the adventure card, it's like, yeah, you're being guided to take a trip, go somewhere. If you're feeling guided to go somewhere or just take a trip, like I think this is affirmation of that. With footprints direction here, I want to see what that says. So it says, you've been wondering which way in life you should go, and concerns regarding family, career, or life purpose have arisen. The answer is this: go towards that which brings you closer to the divine. Seek that which truly feeds your soul, for this will show you the road to tread. Be careful, however, to understand what this truly means. The ego has a wonderful way of tricking you into dreaming up get-rich-quick schemes. The truth is always consistent and loving. Step into your soul's knowing and focus on your heart's passion, talents, and interests. These clues will point you in the right direction. Should I go here? Perhaps do that. Be a parent, an artist, a big fat cat. Ego, no, it's not your say. Divine guidance will show the way. Don't let anyone push you off your chosen path. You have an important decision to make. Always choose the road of peace and happiness. Release lack mentality. Listen to your inner guidance. You are on the right path. So, absolutely, you're on the right path. And you're centered in your truth and peace. You're centered in your truth and your peace, knowing what that is for you. You're focused on an energy of victory and success and growth. Okay, so that's really where your higher self is wanting you to stay, because that is the truth of who you are. Opening up your heart, healing your heart, the King of Cups. It's like you're here to master your emotions and be this amazing, compassionate individual who's very wise in love, very wise in love, which is much needed in this world. So that's amazing. Speaking your truth, living your truth, being that true living example of unconditional love. And whatever situation this is, it's about you speaking your truth. Like, I feel like this is being really clear in how you communicate your truth. It's something about communicating truth, but knowing that it's victorious, and it's always meant to be this time where it's a birth rebirth process, a deepening awareness and understanding of your consciousness and who you are as an infinite, eternal person, self, identity. I don't know, your eternal identity, your infinite self, soul. So I love this. Forgive yourself, okay? Forgive yourself for any and all things in the past that came from choices rooted in fear, and know that as you move forward, you're rooted in love and your choices are rooted in love. So whatever comes up, you can respond and address things from that place of your personal power, of your connection to your higher self, anchored and rooted deep in unconditional love, unwavering, okay? Because this is you connected to the divine, and I just feel like there's some sort of adventure attached to this. It's really, really great. So it's your personal power. Own it, claim it, let it guide you, let it carry you to take action, and trust yourself. I mean, when you take action after following your solar plexus chakra, it's amazing, because you're just never going to know until you do it. And once you do it, you're like, wow. I mean, it shifts everything. It shifts everything. So I'm proud of you, and I know you're going to be victorious. And I think it's amazing, because these visions that are coming to you, I feel like have a lot to do with that anchoring of stability, and this playful, passionate energy mixed with this mature, responsible, kind, loving, forgiving man who's very wise and smart and intelligent, speaking your truth and showing the world that love is real. Like, yes, and you could be a female too, of course. It's just the energy, but it's an energy that is so needed. So thank you for doing the work. Thank you for going within and becoming a master of your emotions. And with that, you get to experience the reward of what your true bliss, experiencing joy and bliss and creativity. Those are the feelings that you're going to be experiencing, and that's amazing. So I love this message. I truly hope you guys resonated and that it brought some affirmation, clarity, guidance moving forward. Thank you guys so much for subscribing, liking, commenting, and sharing and being here with me. I love you guys so much, and I'm so honored and grateful to tune in and deliver these messages, to walk by your side. And if you'd like a personal reading or to join me on my Patreon or my Instagram, please do that, you guys. Please join me. And I thank you so, so much. Until I see you next time, I am sending you all my infinite love as always. Take very good care of yourself. Love you guys. Peace out.